Accurate forecast.
12-12 on this kind of muggy Monday, but it's not hot at all. Temperatures in the 70s, so all in all, fairly comfortable. Poppy camera showcasing all the clouds, helping keep our temperature down. And there have been a few showers around the area this morning. They're kind of dissipated in the last hour or so. Visible satellite showing clouds are plentiful from around the Thruway Point south. You go farther north, you get more in the way of intervals of sun up toward Fulton and Oswego. A little bit of filtered sunshine shining here. Fairhaven as well up on the Lake Ontario shoreline. Watertown, Adirondacks, Tug Hill. Some nice sunshine mixing with some high clouds there, high mid-level clouds. Widen the view out and you can see again the clouds are pretty extensive. A good chunk of Central New York Point south. But again, the farther north you go, the sunnier it is. And I do anticipate that dry air to ultimately win out later tomorrow into the middle of the week. So more sunshine is on the way, Central New York here soon. Your highs today with more clouds than not for most will make it into the mid to upper 70s. And again, it's muggy, but nothing like we had last week with the 90s and dew points well into the 70s. That's not happening today. A few showers, maybe an isolated thunder shower, possibly flaring back up during the afternoon into this evening, especially near and south of Syracuse, but I think much of the rest of the day will end up being dry. And it's breezy as well with the wind out of the east, 5 to 15 and a few higher gusts. Notice the absence of big time heat here on the map, temperature map across the Northeast and the Great Lakes. Yeah, you've got some 80s to the south, also down toward Louisville, are probably going to make it to the 90s, but most areas not seeing super warm temperatures due to the clouds, an area of low pressure producing some scattered showers here in the Northeast. I anticipate temperatures, though, to warm up a little bit more so tomorrow as more sun develops during the afternoon. We should crack 80. As we go into Wednesday, well into the 80s. Likewise on Thursday, kind of closer to 90 here, middle of the week. But again, not as hot as it was last week. So what about the humidity? What about the dew points? Well, again, it's muggy out there. Dew points right now in the low and mid 60s here. To the south, we've got 70s. And I do think we'll see the dew points as a whole average out in the mid 60s, low and mid 60s right through Wednesday. And then they'll inch up into the upper 60s Thursday, Friday. So definitely sweatier, okay? And then they tail off Friday night into the weekend, get comfier. Radar showing, again, the spotty showers that were out there have dried up. No longer to be found. Maybe an odd sprinkle here and there is it. That's about it, including the towns of DeRuyter, Truxton, Solon, Cortland, Scott. Yes, nice and quiet right now. Could be a few scattered showers, though, I think flaring back up as you go through the afternoon as this wave of low pressure slowly lollygags its way to the east through tonight. Timecast shows not much. Intervals of filtered sun here and there, especially the farther north you go. A couple spotty showers trying to pop this afternoon to this evening, especially south of Syracuse. During the night tonight, maybe a little more of a flare-up of showers, especially later evening into the overnight, near and especially south and east of Syracuse. Lows tonight will drop into the mid-60s. Watch out for some areas of fog here and there. And then tomorrow, maybe a spotty couple of showers, especially southeast of Syracuse to start the day, and then more sunshine develops during the second half of the day. And if you're going to the Guess Who concert at the amphitheater tomorrow night, little pinball wizard. Looks nice and comfortably warm overall. Yeah, a little muggy, but nothing we can't handle as temperatures ease back into and through the 70s during the show. Have fun. High pressure gives us a good deal of sun on Wednesday. Just some patchy fog to start the day. Mid-80s, good beach and pool day. Very warm, muggy here Thursday, spotty afternoon, couple of storms here, and then scattered storms Friday. A couple lingering showers here on Saturday, Ryan.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.